Hello, everybody. My name is SaintWeeb. These nuts. Sorry, I'm not normal. This is my good friend CatMiester.
Hello.
He will be doing a Q&A for me and my channel. You guys, my weebs.
Yes, because his whole premise around YouTube is anime and loving everything anime, as said in his bio for his channel.
Yes.
He
I
loves
do not
everything.
remember my bio. It has been so goddamn long.
Trust me, I know
I don't
exactly.
think I've ever changed it.
No, but it's definitely been everything just anime. But anyway, we're gonna start off this Q&A to get to know SaintWeeb.
Jobama.
And our first question is gonna be, what got you into anime to begin with?
Well, you see, CatMeister, it began a long, long, pretty long time ago. Yep, long ago. Yep, long time ago. It was a long time ago. And I was living in, oh fuck, where was it? I think it was in LA at the time. And I had a friend in my apartment because I lived in an apartment complex because we were low on money and shit.
Yeah.
So it was rough. But I had a friend who had Netflix at his house. He had very little stuff, but he had Netflix. And weirdly enough, at the time, Netflix had a show called Girls Bravo on it.
Ah, yeah. You have mangas of those in your
Yeah, I
room.
actually have the manga too. But I really got into anime around that time when he showed me that because I was like, oh, they're showing titties.
I remember when I was shown that anime also, and my brother got so mad because he saw that on a Netflix feed, and it's like, what the hell are you watching? And why is this on here? And we're just like, oh god, we're in trouble.
That shit, dude, I loved that show so much. I had rewatched it like 4 times before it got taken off.
Really?
Yeah, because at that point I was like, oh, I love Netflix. I'm gonna try it. So I earned some money by doing like small chores, lemonade stand,
Yeah.
so on and so forth. And I bought a month. I rewatched it like 4 times.
Yeah.
And that's when I got into anime. But
wow.
That was a long ass time ago. Next question.
What would you say that your favorite anime is to today?
That one's kind of a hard say because I have a couple different ones. But okay, so I have a couple different reasons for different animes. Naruto is one of my favorite animes because it's obviously one of the biggest series I've watched.
Yeah.
I've watched all the way through it. I'm even up on Boruto right now, and it's just because I didn't like it at first. It took me like a year or two to really get into, and I was really against it because it was so popular, obviously. But as soon as I started really getting into it, and like obviously with later in the season some crazy stuff going on, I was really fucking into it.
Yeah.
And I just bam right through it, and that's one of the reasons why it's one of my favorite animes. But one of the sadder animes, my favorite sad anime would have to be Clannad. Not just normal Clannad, the after story in particular. The first story was kind of half and half. It was pretty good. I really liked it, and it still had a lot of emotional value. But like after story, ooh, unbeatable.
I have never watched Clannad, probably.
Really?
Yeah. I hear so much about it, but I haven't watched it because I'm not sure if it's on Netflix, Hulu, or anything.
Oh, I just watched it on third-party sites.
Really?
I think originally it was on Netflix though, way back when.
If it's on any of those sites, then I'll have to check it out because I hear a lot of people talking about how good it is.
Yeah. Yeah. I think. Okay. So some of the newer animes are really good. I think in particular one of the bigger ones I've been really watching and kind of beginning through. I'm gonna name a couple here because they're all technically new, but they're all really good. Jujutsu Kaisen.
We started recently watching that one.
He recently started watching. Demon Slayer.
I
pretty fucking bomb.
You caught up with that?
Yeah, I'm caught up on it currently.
Yeah, and I have the whole manga series as of now. So
yeah,
in technicality, I still have spoilers for you that you don't know about, but I haven't read them myself. But yeah, by technicality.
Yeah, technically you have spoilers in your hand. Never use them. I will end my life.
But what'd you think of that season, by the way?
Which on Mugen Train or Entertainment District?
Both.
Oh, I love both of them.
Oh,
They were both really
that's
good.
really good to hear.
They had a lot of great storyline and plot development in it,
Yeah.
and some new attack moves that were just,
And the animation's just beautiful.
So Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer. What was the other one? There's another one. I'm caught up currently with Attack on Titan. They're still coming out with episodes. Though.
Yeah, it's
Oh my
close to
God,
ending.
It's amazing, and literally, okay. So
I kind of fell behind a little halfway through of season 3. I need to catch up a lot more.
Yeah, oh yeah. There's a lot more to it, and it's really good. And they tried to like finish it off with final season, but they went into like 3 seasons worth in 1 season because they put final season.
Yeah.
They put it in too early, I think. So.
Yeah.
But it's really good, and they keep doing turns and twists that you would never expect. So it's like, oh shit, it's getting real. So, but Attack on Titan's one of those. Yeah, I'll just say that for now.
Alright. What would you say is your favorite video game of all time?
My favorite video game would have to be Nier Automata. For multiple reasons. And I'll list them off from silliest to
I'm no longer in spoiled territory because I finished the game.
Yeah, he's finished it now.
Yeah, so. I recently, as the making of this video, I've recently just uploaded the final episode of Nier Automata to my channel.
Yep. So the main reasons why it is my favorite game, 2B's ass is fucking huge. That shit.
Yep.
Have you seen how many polygons they did for that shit?
All the polygons, literally all the polygons in just her ass are enough, like are rounded enough, and it stores all of Ocarina of Time's like pixels into that ass.
Literally, like her ass is just so developed. Anyways, the gameplay is fantastic. Like it's nailed the gameplay down to a T, and it does this thing where later in the game when you start getting further in, the enemies get randomly extremely hard out of nowhere.
Yeah, I know. And they start like hacking you, and you can't see anything, and then
it's difficult as shit. And
it was so difficult
because it's no longer just about like the main storyline. You've gotten a little bit of storyline, you know what's happening, and then it increases the difficulty in the game to make it more fun.
Out of nowhere.
Like,
all these enemies that you fought before, all of a sudden just get more and more aggressively difficult, which is like, what? Well, I don't remember you being this difficult. And sets you in the standpoint where it's like, wow, I can't beat this guy.
Yeah, you get so far in that you're no longer just there for the story, you're in for the gameplay and the challenge.
Yeah.
Because you like the challenge after a while, because you're like, oh, I know what's happening, and I know how to play a bit. It's giving me a big-ass tutorial. Now I can play the game, and it sets in these harder difficulties, and it makes it a challenge, and you want to find out more.
It really kicks off getting harder once you get into Route C.
Yeah, 100%, yeah, it gets really difficult.
It gets so unnecessarily aggressively difficult, like out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah.
Especially, spoilers if you have not played the game. Yeah. Especially a sequence for 2B where she's like infected, and you have to get across the other side of the map to where that bridge is.
Yeah.
That was brutal, especially when you're walking so slowly and the machines keep attacking you from every corner.
Yeah, and my third reason for it being my favorite game is because the storyline is phenomenal. It is actually
it keeps you on your toes.
It keeps you on your toes. It keeps you emotionally involved, not evolved. Well, I mean, it evolves as it goes. But it keeps you there. You're not like, oh, I gotta do this real quick. You're like, nah, bitch, that shit can wait. I'm fucking it up in this bitch right now. Fucking fuck all these robots. You fucking, you know.
And also, talking about things getting aggressively more difficult, that goes for the hacking games as well.
Oh my god, yeah, they get so difficult.
Especially the ones in the recovery units. Namely the one where the chests are in the recovery unit buildings, and you have to hack them, and it's just those hacking games. One of those specifically is the one that triggered me the most. I think it was the last one before I finished off that recovery unit, and it was brutal because every time I tried to go through that section without getting hit once, out of nowhere, it just, something hits me, and then it hits me twice. Now I'm not gonna have enough hits to survive that last attack. It's bullshit.
Yeah, and I'm actually like really excited that they're coming out for like with an anime for it.
Yes.
I'm so hyped.
When I saw that, I had to show him like I had to show him the leaks of the Nier Automata anime coming out, and I think we're both equally excited for that. And
100%.
I told him like I want them to not just go into a linear storyline. I want to see them do like side stuff and everything that's in the game.
All out.
Yeah.
I want them to take their time with it. I don't want it to just come out and just be there.
Yeah,
no, I want them to work definitely hard on this shit. And I don't mind if it was 3D models as well, because the way they did the cinematic scenes in the game were just phenomenal. They were top tier. Yeah. Obviously, at the beginning of the game, it seems a little cringe at first, but once you really get into it, it's like...
Yeah.
You know, because you know how they start out their games with, like, quotes and, like, weird, like, I will fight God. Like, okay. Like, okay, chill out. You're fighting robots that probably were a toaster at some point. So, you know.
No, honestly, that final boss.
Yeah, the final bosses do kind of bring up. Oh, you're fighting God. Okay.
Oh, yeah. It's like you're literally fighting a god-like creature. Like A2's fighting this one, 9S fighting this one. They just combine. Yeah. Spoilers,
which we already said, but you'll probably be hearing this a little late. Spoilers. What's the next question?
Alright, so what are your favorite hobbies to do outside of YouTube or recording? When you're recording with me, or if you're recording by yourself, but even though you haven't uploaded in like a year or two, it's fine. But
so for most of my hobbies, it includes my original hobbies were piano, art, games, and anime.
And we did a lot of piano back then.
And it's kind of shortened down from... I don't really do piano too much anymore, even though I still have them. I do have art like half the time, but not all the time anymore.
And there's art all over his place,
I have art everywhere. But,
yeah.
You know, I don't do it too often. I do like light drawings now. I still watch a shit ton of anime, and I still play a shit ton of games. A lot of the games I play, though, they're really not really recordable. They're kind of just more for fun.
If I think a game is like recordable, I'll record it, because I've been like, I'll play a game. It's like, I'll play this off screen. I'll record this one, but I'll play this one off screen until I finish it. Yeah. Because then I'll know, like, this is what I need to do, and I'm not going around the place like, the fuck do I need to go?
And with my recording style, where I really just don't edit anything, you know, a lot of the time it would be walking everywhere. And
I'll half and half on that. Like, I will not edit my video, but at the same time, when I feel like there's stuff that I need to be edited out, I'll edit that out.
I don't edit. So
I'm like the editor here, and if you see any edits in this video, possibly, that's my edits.
It's a 50-50 shot on that. Sometimes I just get lazy and post it. So
that's probably what it's gonna do here, but who knows?
Who knows? Who knows? Who cares?
We're just here to have fun.
Yeah, jobama. Next question.
What would you say your favorite foods are?
Oh, this is a difficult one. I have a couple different ones. So, obviously, I like sushi. I'm a weeb. That's my thing.
He's actually part Asian.
Yeah, I'm part Asian. But I love sushi just because it's just unique. It's not like most other foods, you know. It's like kind of like sticky rice mixed with like you know, raw fish and stuff, which you don't really see unless you're doing like...
I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
I've never had sushi.
What?
I've never had sushi.
You sad fuck.
But there were times when my other friend, Victor, he wanted to invite us out to a restaurant that had sushi, and me and my brother was like, I don't know, man. I'm not really...
They have a place in town now, actually.
Yeah, really.
I've been there. I've had a couple of their stuff. It's half and half. It's not the best.
But I've never had it, so...
We'll have to get some at some point. It's pretty expensive, though.
I mean, yeah, I guess we can, yeah.
Yeah. But another one of my favorite foods would have to be egg salad sandwiches. Because fucking awesome. Who gives a shit? It's eggs, bro. Fucking eat them eggs, pussy. Let's go. But... There's no reason
I tolerate this
like
dude. Mind you, I tolerate this dude every single day.
Jobama. But there's no reason for that. I just like egg salad sandwiches.
Yeah.
And there's chicken casserole, which my mom My
Dude,
mom makes it.
I tried that.
Mom is fun.
I've tried that, and that shit is so good.
It's
I've
so
tried it at his
good.
house, like I think.
Oh, I
Oh.
love it so much. Very good. Wow.
Wow.
Oh
All
my
right.
god. Very good.
What?
Oh, cha-cha.
Okay. What's your dumbest joke currently that you always say all the time?
Okay, so there's a difference between dumbest joke and how much I've used the joke. Because my most used joke would have to be jobama. Because jobama is the dumbest fucking thing I can think of, and I say it all the time. If I ever start feeling awkward, I'm like, oh, I know what to do. Jobama. That's
Like
it.
how you did in my first Kit Kat video.
And better yet, I've been doing it throughout the video in this one too.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can tell I'm not really, perfect with being on camera. I try my best, but jobama's a good go-to if you start feeling bad and you're like, oh, somebody might laugh at that.
Yeah,
Possibly, probably
literally, I literally laugh every time because of how stupid.
Jobama. But my dumbest joke that I like to use whenever it gets completely silent for at least 5 seconds is, so, how about them gas prices? And it's not even funny. It's just dumb, and they're awful right now.
And what I realize also is that when he says that while his parents are around, they'll also say the same thing in unison because they know that he's gonna fucking
They're
say
literally
that.
used to me saying it so much that they've actually learned the phrase itself, and they use it without thinking sometimes. And you know what's funny? The reason why it's the dumbest joke that I've been using is because I actually look into how gas prices are currently doing.
Yeah.
Just so I know if somebody's like, oh, well, they're like this, I could be like, no, actually, they're like this. And like, why do you know this? And I'll just be like, gas prices. And it is the dumbest fucking thing.
Oh my god. It really. And he says it like, I think, 3 times a day.
I'm
when
really
I'm
bad
over
about
here.
When it gets quiet for like any 5 seconds, just like all reliable.
It's the only way for him to break the silence because that's when laughter breaks out.
Yeah, okay. So I use what I like to call comic relief. It's an actual thing that people use in like movies and stories and stuff. But I learned comic relief is a great way to break tension. So I use stupid and retarded things that are really funny to just bring out like a way to talk easier with people and like feel a little like more at ease. Jobama. See, serious topic broken with a little bit of light humor.
Yeah.
Boom, tension break, and then we're good. Jobama.
All right. Well, for the final question to end this, and as you could probably see by the title of this video, you'll see why. But how did you come up with the name SaintWeeb for your YouTube channel?
The name SaintWeeb is something I took from a bunch of different aspects within my life. The weeb part in particular was I used to get bullied a lot.
Oh, dude, I
yeah,
understand.
we know it, man.
Yeah, I understand
But,
how you feel because I was like that up until like 8th, 7th, 8th grade, and yeah, I understand. Anyway.
And back when I was getting bullied and called weeb like all the time, I was getting called a weeaboo, but I prefer the term weeb anyways.
Nowadays, weebs is just a compliment.
Yeah, because it's not exactly weeaboo. Because weeaboo is more like you denounce your nationality and you're like, oh, this is my new nationality that I was born from.
Yeah.
Well, I don't do that. I'm okay with my nationality. I'm okay with their nationality. I prefer to live within their style of culture, but that's about it.
Because you used to be called the otaku guy.
Yeah, I used to be an otaku, but I'm further in now.
Yeah.
Watched all the animes that most people talk about.
We're both far in.
We're weebs, but I used to get bullied a lot, and after a long while, I had got really done with it. So I learned how to do taekwondo, more of a defensive fighting style martial arts, and I beat up my bullies, and I was done with it. And I was so done with bullies that I would find other people's bullies and fight them, and then I was called the Saint. And I was known as the Saint, and I would always fight bullies. Nobody would know I was into anime, and it was just kind of a side thing. But after a while, I befriended most of my bullies that bullied me, and they called me the SaintWeeb. And I was like, hell yeah, that's awesome.
Let's just be known that I'm only friends with him because of anime to begin with.
Anime.
Because in high school, our freshman year,
Yeah.
he came to class wearing the Naruto headband and all that. I was like, oh, dude, you watch freaking Naruto? I was like, holy shit, you know Naruto?
Well, here's the thing. So what I realized was we had a lot of the same classes in high school.
Yeah, like
And,
driver's ed.
Yeah, we had driver's ed, we had math, we had history, I think it was, or something like that.
We had English.
English. We literally had most classes together. And I noticed he had wore his headband, the Naruto headband.
I wore my Naruto headband all senior year.
Yeah,
constantly. But you weren't there this year.
Yeah,
but I did that all year.
Yeah, he would wear that thing like all the time. But in particular, one day I wore mine as well. He was like, "Yo, you watch anime?" I was like, "Yeah, I watch anime." "You watch anime?" He's like, "Yeah, I watch anime." And pretty much from then on, we've been absolutely retarded.
Yeah, we've been absolutely retarded.
We're the dumbest fucking people you could ever meet, and yet it is the funniest combo we could find.
Yeah, but that's true for all best friends, though.
And weebs. We all are connected some way or another. But, it's one of those things where it's, that name is very special to me because it's part of my past. And it was not just something I came up with. It's something that I feel with my heart is just part of me. So if people ever want to like talk to me, I don't mind them calling me by my internet name because I prefer it. I like it.
That's where me and you are different because I want people to actually call me by my name, and then I'll hear my name from someone's mouth like, "Hey, it's the CatMiester." I'm like, "What the fuck?" Because it kind of bothers me when they use my YouTube name because it's like, oh shit, that person knows my channel.
They know. Oh dear God. Oh fuck. Oh shit.
And it's like, yeah, hey. But I also. Oh, bless you.
Jesus.
Oh
my God, I look red.
There you go. That was probably the best time to do the reveal, actually. That was actually amazing.
I was thinking of different times to do it, and I was like, oh, right now wouldn't be too bad a time. Now's the most retarded time to do that. I should do that. And then I did that.
Oh my God. Well, anyway, everyone, that is who was behind the mask in my videos when we were recording, in every single video we've done up to that point. What a loser.
and what's funny is I've actually shown my face a couple times on my channel, just in particular like with old videos. Like I did one where I was running
there were actually old
Naruto music and shit. And
there were actually old videos. Like, if you guys didn't know, there are actually old videos of him, like way younger, that are on YouTube where it actually does show his face.
Yeah, there's a couple of them that are still up.
Yeah.
I took a couple down, believe it or not.
Really?
I don't know where they went in particular, but I do still have them somewhere, I think.
Wow.
But they're really old.
Yeah.
They're from a couple years ago. And obviously I don't use YouTube too much, but it's much easier if I don't have to wear a mask all the time because this thing's hot and fucking stuffy.
Yeah, he has to wear when we record my videos. He has to wear that for at least like 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah,
and it gets. I think I understand how it feels hot because I have a lot of masks that are like either like that or.
I still have the old mask from some of our older videos.
Yeah.
On Weeb over here. Which
is like a lot.
A plastic skeleton that I bought at Walmart in Reno.
Like he wore a lot of masks throughout our time of recording together, and he shifted tons of times, but this one, I think this is the most time he worn any kind of mask was this one in any video. And
the where I got this from? Wish. And let me tell you, Wish is the worst possible thing to buy things off.
Yeah, I actually bought something off of there before. It was like an actual Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I don't have it anymore, but I had it.
I actually have an Ocarina somewhere. I'm not sure where. I thought it was back there.
I feel like it would be somewhere in your room.
Yeah, it's probably.
Yeah.
Might be on my desk somewhere.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a lot easier now that I don't have to wear the mask. Because, fuck this thing. It is annoying as hell. And I think one of the bigger reasons why I decided to go no mask anymore.
Finally do a face reveal.
Is just because, I'm 21 now. I'm of age and I can drink freely. And I have. So.
Yeah, we both have.
Yeah, he's also. 21, right?
Yeah, I'm 20.
21.
Of course
He's
I'm
also-
21.
I'm like, I don't know, man. You're older than me.
I wouldn't have gone.
Surprisingly enough.
I wouldn't have gone drinking with you on your birthday if I was.
Well, I know. I thought you were 22. That's why.
I was born in 2000.
Yeah, that's why I thought. Because I was born in 2001. I'm 21 as well. So that's why I got confused.
Yeah, also I'm a little bit older than him. Let that be known as fact.
Let it be known that he does not act like it, but it is true.
Yes, we both don't act our age whatsoever.
We're both dumb as hell. But yeah, no, I'm able to do things freely now. This place is literally my first place I've ever had.
He's younger than me. He's kept some of
Now you see why it was difficult to understand that he's older than me.
Sad.
But now I no longer have to wear this, and I'm free to do whatever I want.
He can record freely in my videos without having to wear that.
Yep.
Depending on when he's gonna upload this video to begin with.
Probably almost immediately. I'm lazy. I don't care about editing, and might as well just go with the most realist thing I could think of, which is no editing.
Yeah.
Which is my style, anyways.
Yeah.
I don't fucking care.
He doesn't care at all.
I don't think I've posted.
You haven't posted in like a year and a half because your last video was Osu.
Yeah. I'm not gonna promise that I'm coming back. I'm just letting you know that I don't care about this thing anymore.
He's not coming back on his channel, but he's gonna be.
I'm gonna be on his channel a lot. I'm not even.
He's gonna be on my channel frequently. And also, if you guys want to see it, we are actually thinking of ideas to do a podcast together.
Yeah, we are thinking of doing a podcast.
And if you want to see any of that by any chance, leave a like down below on this video, and we'll think about.
Yeah, you know what? Leave a like if you like breathing. You know what? Leave a comment just because. You know what? Do everything because I said to. Listen to me. Don't listen to the thoughts in your head. They'll tell you to kill people. That's my job. Yeah. Jobama.